Suzanne Somers' husband, Alan, says he feels her presence after her death. Suzanne Somers' husband, Alan, says he still feels her presence after her death. Suzanne Somers' connection with her husband, Alan Hamill, is defying death. Hamill opened up about his late wife in a Facebook Live video on Wednesday, paying tribute to her memory and revealing that he still feels her presence in the home they shared together. "We were perfectly matched from the day we met 55 years ago, and for the past 42 years, we have never spent even an hour apart," Hamill said. "It was the greatest thing of my life, and I know it was the greatest thing of Suzanne's life as well." Hamill went on to say that he and the Three's Company star were two peas in a pod before noting somberly that life is over now. "I still feel her presence here," he continued. "She is somewhere. I don't know where. I know she's here." Somers' death was confirmed to ET in a statement from her publicist. The actress died at 5 a.m. on October 15, one day before her 77th birthday, surrounded by her loving husband Alan, her son Bruce, and her immediate family. Not long after his wife's passing, 87-year-old Hamill reflected on his belief in the existence of an afterlife. "I had a dream 2 nights ago where I looked over at her and she was looking at me, and then of course, once I turned the lights on, she was no longer there," he mused. "Was that real? I don't know. I find as I age, I spend more time thinking about an afterlife, and I believe there's an afterlife. I've had a couple of experiences, personal experiences, that have really turned me on to thinking that when we go, our bodies go, but our soul, whatever soul is, I guess energy, seems to go to another place. I don't know where that place is, but it seems to go to another place. I hope it does." As he adjusts to life as a widower, Hamill said that he copes with feelings of loneliness by retreating to the couple's bedroom to be by myself with Suzanne. Somers' son, Bruce Somers, also joined Hamill towards the end of the Facebook Live video and revealed his own experience that suggested her presence was still with them. One day after the actress's death, he explained, the family was preparing to conduct a televised interview from the home when he noticed the fireplace was running. "It was about 6 a.m. and I looked at Alan and I said, 'Did you turn the fireplace?' And he said, 'No,'" Bruce recalled. "We enjoyed believing that Mom was signaling us because that was 24 hours after she passed." E.T. recently spoke to Hamill and Bruce, who touched on her lasting impact. "I think yesterday we were in a bubble and it was special to all be together," Bruce shared. "Today, the overwhelming outpouring of love from everyone is heartfelt, but it's a whole additional wave of emotion as well." He continued, "Yesterday it was just Mom, and today she's back to being Suzanne Somers in everyone's eyes, and I appreciate that, and I appreciate everything that she's done. She has touched so many people." Hamill admitted that he knew this moment would come, but he never expected that he would be the one that would have to live without his other half. "We thought it would be me first because I'm 10 years older than Suzanne, and then I thought, what a conundrum. If it's me first, then she's alone. I don't want her to be alone," he said. "Over the past 42 years, we have not spent even 1 hour apart. My son Bruce refers to it as functionally codependent, which I guess it was. From my point of view, they were inseparable," Bruce chimed in. "Alan is very private, doesn't want to be a public person. My mother loved being in the public, so he protected her." And the statement confirming Suzanne's death, her publicist explained that the actress survived an aggressive form of breast cancer for over 23 years before her death. "She had cancer every decade from her 20s. I know that because I was with her," Alan said, detailing the different forms of cancer that Suzanne had battled and overcome throughout her life. "She fought and fought and fought and used every possible kind of healthcare, whatever was right, and it looked like she was going to make it, and then it just overwhelmed her."